motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss. The sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morgan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Gets the back moving. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
Finds a little space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at its 4-yard line. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to run it over. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on foot. Pulls it in the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Morgan. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dances away to buy time. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I mean, this game has to feel like a...
They'll start this drive going to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback. Now, you're
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defensive man.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. There he goes to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
One of the reasons this offense
starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Rush is on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Morgan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Lets it fly. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Air Force.
And I just love
looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back up top on second and 10. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I think this team
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right down the middle. With the catch, it's Morgan. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Going to look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Falcons have moved it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have into the house. Touchdown, Falcons! This is like a baseball. They can't miss. He is just... Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. He's going to take off. He's loose at the 15. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the... The defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They're still firing away even with this lead. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your...